What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support on the road to 100K by the end of the year. Let's get it. Like the music that you hear, click the links. They are in the description. Also, just started the travel channel. Check out the prologue video. Starting to travel January 31st. Click the links. That is in the description as well and pinned at the top of the comments. Alright, so today I got two clips for you guys, and when you see the rebellion that comes from these women in these clips, it's amazing. The reason why I want to present these two clips to you guys, because I want to show you it doesn't matter whether you're male or female. When you bring these statistics to black women, it's feelings over facts. Be prepared to have your mind blown, bro. You might even get a little irritated or heated. You've been warned. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Y'all have gotten to the point y'all actually think 3 out of every 4 black men are bad fathers. Yeah, where the bad fathers at? Give me a number for the bad fathers.
75% of them.
And that's
how I feel.
Wow.
That's how I feel. I feel like if the number is so small, then it's majority of them that are bad, because they're out here making children with no parent, but they want the woman to get rid of it.
Stop.
That's crazy.
You have a responsibility not
Whose
to spread that.
responsibility
That's
is it
not
not
true.
to spread kids? Yours or mine? And what else she's supposed to do with them? She's supposed to take care of them on her own, because what? The nigga there. He don't want to be there. He's somewhere not creating a foundation.
No.
Warren, you cannot, and I will not. That we grew up in Baltimore, and I will not let you say no. I'm so sorry about that.
And I'm not doing this for me or you. I'm doing this for, like, I want this to get out to thousands, because people need to understand this, because this is why black men get like we ain't, because that's what people really think about us. So let me break it down. Numbers: 30% of black men are married with, like, as family. The other 54% single and do not have a child. That means 16%. This small group of men, 16% are the ones who having all of the kids. If it's 16% of single fathers in general, all right, no way in 12% gonna be the bad fathers. The number's gonna be more so under 5, and I think that's a stretch.
Based on the people that you know.
That, what else we gotta do if the CDC give us credit? The Center of Disease Control shows that black men are more involved fathers. So it ain't 8%, it ain't 5%, it's a lot less. My point is, but the reason y'all don't want, but the reason women, the reason women don't like to acknowledge that is because the accountability will fall on them. That you picked the 3 to 5% of bad fathers. And then we also, and I don't want to get too deep, but is it not a thing of women keeping their children out of their father's lives? There's some men who work at the UPS or the post office that have 7 baby mothers. Why are we not challenging the women in their thought process on why you signed up to be the 5th baby mother of a man that control the roller coasters at Animal Kingdom? How much responsibility is on you? But you want to look at us, the single black men with no children. These men, you could be an attorney, you could be the politician, you could be the engineer, you could be the scientist. All these men get ignored. They could be corny. I know this. I know men corny. I know.
Yeah, but y'all still lump those men up with everybody with that 16% that I reference on this channel over and over and over and over again. And it still doesn't register in black women's head. And he made a valid point. There is no way in hell you're gonna tell me 3 out of every 4 fathers are bad fathers. Out of that 16%, but the CDC confirms that black men are more involved with their children than any other race of men.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
See how the numbers don't add up with black women's narrative? And then they wonder why they're getting so much pushback from black men. because black men are taking the time to do the homework and do the look up the numbers, and then they access it to what women are saying, and it doesn't add up. That's why I keep saying on my channel, the reason why these women keep complaining is because the 16%, those are the men that they really want. Or it's just like he said, it puts you in a position where the accountability falls back on you, and y'all don't want to do that because y'all allergic to that shit. That's why. Let's take a look at the next clip. Now, this is a woman, and look what reply she got. Women like you are the reason men won't even hold themselves accountable. I just said both parties need to be held responsible. Which is really translation for either both genders need to be held accountable or only the men. That's basically what she said. That's womanese for you. I know it's probably gonna be some woman watching this disagreeing. I don't care. Let's keep it moving.
Somebody to say this. Women like you is the reason why we can't get nowhere. You can present you facts. You can go on blackstatistics.com and see that 80% of the children are born out of wedlock. Yet 54% of black men are childless and single, and 30% are married, which means 84% is not in this equation. So that means that majority of the black women are having children with men that are less than 20% of the entire male population. The lion's share of children being born in the black community is only being reproduced by less than 20% of the black men, which means the majority of women are having children with men who they shouldn't have it with, who choose poorly. Yet still, I'm the problem for pointing that out, because it makes more sense to address the majority of the women who are choosing poorly, but we want to keep deflecting to the less than 20% of the men. 84% of the black men are doing what they're supposed to do. Yet we still can't hold ourselves accountable. All I could do is hold up a mirror. If you don't like what you see, and it triggers you, that's something that needs to get worked on. We want to yell and claim about both parties when 84% of the black men are not the problem. Yet over majority of the women having the 80% of the children born in a wedlock, we just want to ignore that. No, we need to work on that, sis. Because the fact is, we're not honoring our womb or caring about our children if we continue in this cycle. And we want to deflect and always say what the men are not doing, when the majority of the problem is on the how the women are choosing. We're choosing poorly as a whole. As a whole, the black men, 84% are not. And that's why I stay with the facts. Because we get in feelings, we get with the narrative of the color purple and what the media want us to see, when the facts doesn't support that. The facts say that the women of the lion's share of the children are being born by less than 20% of the men, and the lion's share of the women are doing this. That's what it's saying. So the accountability is rightfully needs to be placed on the women. There will always be people of the culture who don't do what they're supposed to do. They're called outcasts. In the old days, the outcasts, the men who didn't do what they're supposed to do, didn't get to reproduce. The women wouldn't procreate with them. But now we're doing the opposite. We're procreating with the people who shouldn't be procreating, because we're not vetting and thinking logically. And that is the facts. When I made that post, I knew a lot of women was not going to like it, and I do not care, because I care more about our children being born and productive and stability. So if that hurts your feelings, therapy is cool. Keep perpetuating this cycle is not.
Shout out to her. Shout out to her. And I want to throw another stat out there that a lot of people don't talk about. Y'all know only 39% of black women are single and childless.
What is that?
So put this in perspective. 54% of black men are single and childless. Only 39% of black women are single and childless. The discrepancy is 15%. Like I said before, that's pretty awfully close to that 16% of men that are responsible for 80% of the kids born out of wedlock when it comes to the black community. once again, why are black women so fixated on blaming everything on the black man when only 16% are being irresponsible? It's almost as if like black women think 100% of black women are angels, and y'all know that's not the case. And she even said it herself. Every culture is gonna have outcasts. Every culture is not perfect, but we need to stick to the facts and get out of our feelings. That's the issue. This is why y'all need to let men be leaders, so that way when we bring this to y'all attention, y'all can comprehend it and take it in, learn from it, and adjust, instead of just deflecting and getting defended and getting all in your feelings. Men are not bringing, we don't bring these stats up to hurt women's feelings. We bring these stats up to put them in front of you and let them know that this does not match up with what y'all are saying in mass. That's all. I don't understand how your feelings can override facts. Doesn't make any sense. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. I'm glad I covered this. It's good to see that other people know these stats, especially a female. And another thing I want to touch on real quick, because the guy in the previous clip made a valid point. Why don't women hold other women responsible that want to become the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth baby mama? Kind of like all these women that have had children by guys like NBA Youngboy, Future, Nick Cannon. Notice all the women are holding the men accountable instead of holding the women accountable.
Hey, wait a minute, what the hell?
Ladies, y'all know why those women were willing to have those men's baby, because they know, because they trying to get a check. We ain't stupid. We know why they doing it. Y'all are the ones that want to be disingenuous and act like y'all don't know why they doing it, and then want to hold the man accountable. Those women are willing to do it, and you know why they're willing to do it. Quit being disingenuous. And men, we're seeing this, and we're seeing how disingenuous y'all are. That's why we're staying away from y'all and getting passports. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way you know what I'm uploading, and hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also, click the link in the top of the comments and the description so y'all can reach my travel vlog. I put a prologue video in there to kind of get it jump started, motivate guys to get passports and travel, especially you young Gen Z fellas, man. Because as y'all can see, it's feelings over facts in the US, man. Until the next video, you guys, deuces.